Aspen University students are required to abide by Aspen University academic integrity policy as outlined in the university catalog. The academic integrity policy is built upon the concept of honesty, truth, fairness, respect, and responsibility. By taking this assessment, I agree to abide by both the academic integrity policy and the rule outlined on this assessment. With this recording, I am attesting that I have personally completed the proctor assessment and that the information I submit is true and accurate to the best of my knowledge. Hello, my name is Wendy. Today I will be presenting my Business 799 Capstone project, which focused on using information system and entrepreneur strategy to address operational challenge at WLy PACE, a program of all-inclusive care for the elderly. This presentation summarizes the key finding, recommendation, and implementation strategy developed throughout the course. Okay, the first slide will be talking about topic and problem overview. WLy PACE is a working in a rather complicated and value-centric care environment, which low efficiency in operation disrupt the coordination of care and quality, the feel of transformation in being expended by information system. WLy PACE plays a vital role in the health care of frail older adult through a unified care model consistent of multiple disciplines. Nevertheless, the company has to deal with some operational difficulty, which include, among other things, poor communication, lack of standardization in the workflow, and little use of quality data. These problems can have a negative impact on efficiency, morale, and even the result of the participant in the program. From the viewpoint of a businessman, such problem would be considered as a chance to use information system to enhance not only the performance but also the eventually sustainability of the organization. Current research on PACE. PACE has a position impact on the frail elderly patient. It highlights a team approach with, with proper coordination throughout the whole process. It perfectly fits value-based care model. Research has been consistent in including the PACE program, bring about better functional outcome, lessen hospital stay, and help old people live in their home. The interdisciplinary team model is the main factor for the success of PACE, require proper coordination among clinical and social service. Moreover, with the healthcare industry moving toward value-based care, PACE is gaining more recognition as an eco-friendly and patient-centered practice. Current research on PACE. Number 2, information technology enhanced collaboration in healthcare. Telehealth increases access to medical care and support system. Analyzing data support improvement in quality. The literature published recently has been emphasized the increased impact of health information technology in PACE operation. The use of integrated electronic health record (EHRS), telemedicine, and data analytics allow for the improvement of interaction and care management that is done beforehand, and furthermore, the monitoring of performance. Those organizations that makes good use of those tools have a greater chance of satisfying and managing standards and of enhancing the result of the participant. Moving along, we will be talking about need for change. Having divided and uncoordinated communication system, absence of uniform procedure across different fields of expertise, a quality culture that is reactive and focused on compliance requirements. The assessments carried out in Module 2 to 5 determined that the three systematic issues mentioned earlier were the key factor behind the operational inefficiency observed at the Bull H pace. Poor communication caused the team to be less effective, vary and risk production by having unsteady workflow, and a lack of proper quality consciousness led to the process of improvement being nothing but a one-time gain. The solution for this root problem lies in a very deliberate transformation of the organization and information system backing it up. Okay, the next slide that I will be talking about is proposed changes short term. Organizing the development of comprehensive digital teamwork platform. Creation of a QAPI task force guided by senior management. In the short term, Bo H. Pace is advised to execute a unified HIPAA compliant digital collaboration platform. For instance, Microsoft Teams for healthcare to bring about a uniformity in communication among the different professional groups. Furthermore, by forming a QAPI task force with executive backing, the organization can initiate clear quality enhancement initiative and slowly transform its culture into a more proactive approach toward continuous improvement. Okay, the next slide that I will be talking about is proposed change long term. Establish well-defined organization-wide goals for health information technology. Integrated and enhance telehealth service by developing comprehensive analytic to better understand patient data and improving healthcare outcome. Launch company with quality assurance and performance improving the QAPI program. The change that is intended to last a long time is concerned mainly with the implementation of the strategy of HIT roadmap, which encompasses with the component of EHR, optimization, integration, telehealth expansion, and the data analysis, creation a QAPI program that is permanent and institutionalized as part of the daily operation support and continuous improvement approach that leads to better outcome less waste and improved performance in relation to regulation. Okay, the next slide that I will be talking about is implementation strategy 1. Proactively managing stimulatory through regulation. For example, making sure that leadership was actively engaged, collaborate these changes so that they are in accord with the vision of the organization. The successful implementation relies on properly utilize the main supporting focus. Synchronization with CMS rule makes a very effective justification for change from outside. The clear leadership support not only secure but also share the resource and responsibility and at the same time the connection of the initiated with the mission of being kind and caring toward the participant strengthen the staff involvement and acceptance. Moving along, I will be talking about implementation strategy 2. Inclusion is a way of dealing with resistance. The method of distributing resource is called strategy implementation. The framework used for ethical decision making is one implemented. The issue of resistance to change can be tackled through the participation of frontline employees in creating the task, which leads to the adoption of the concept of shared ownership, as suggested by the Blocks consulting framework. A gradual implementation allowed to control the limits set by finance and human resource. All the ethical aspects like data, confidentiality, equality, and in assets staff welfare should be given priority in the implementation of process. Conclusion. The root of operation issue lies in the entire system, not in isolated parts. The use of information system leads to a long-lasting enhancement. Implementation of strategy assists in achieving the organizing mission. In conclusion, the issue encountered by WLy BUS stem from systematic challenges that require integrated information-driven approach to resolve. By leveraging technology, standardizing procedure, and integrating quality enhancement into its culture, the organization can achieve outstanding performance. By successfully executing these tactics, both of each pace is positioned to accomplish its objective and maintaining competitive and compliance in a care system focused on value. This is the reference. This slide list can reference used to support the analysis and recommendation. The full APA format reference list is included in the written capstone paper with more than 12 scholars and authoritative source as required by the assignment. Thank you, and this is the end of my presentation.